welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all fine and staying safe. My name is Harleen and on this channel I create content about student life in Canada and just about my life in general. This video is one of the most demanded videos, which is why I'm so excited. Most of you wanted me to make a video on some of the most affordable universities in Canada. So here I am. I will be discussing top 10 affordable universities in Canada. We'll discuss the tuition cost per year. We'll discuss the living cost in that province. We'll also discuss the PR process. So I will basically be giving our rating. So depending on how good the PR process is in that province, how good the university is, how good is the living cost in that province. So make sure you watch this entire video because I'm pretty sure it will be really useful. And if you find it useful or helpful in any way, make sure you give a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. But before we begin our today's video, I want to talk about our sponsor, which is HitPaw. HitPaw is a great editing software. The best part about the software is that it's completely free, like 100% free, secure, and super easy to use. Like I recently started making reels. So I use this software because it's very easy to use. Even for beginners, you can easily edit your videos. They also have a tools to change a video to a GIF, which is also really useful. Make sure you do check it out. I'll leave a link down below, so it's completely free. Go use it. Okay, so here I am at HitPaw's website. So I'm using their online editing software, but you can obviously install their software using this HitPaw toolkit. So what I do is basically choose a file, whichever file you're interested in, and then just drag and drop as simple as that. And there are various options that you can use. So if you want to add a text, you can just add a text to whichever part of the video you like. You can change the size, you can change the color, you can add background however you like. You can add music as well. You can change the speed. You can cut the video whichever part you think is not relevant, cut that, and you can resize the video according to whichever platform you are using it for. You can crop and rotate, crop the video. You can add a watermark, basically your own personalization. You can also change your video to a GIF. So I think this is really simple to use. So I would say this is really simple to use software and pretty helpful. Okay, so let's get started with our today's video. Number one university on the list is University of Manitoba, which is obviously in Manitoba. Their yearly fees is about less than $20,000 per year, so which means about $10,000 per semester, which is I think great. The cost of living in Manitoba is also really inexpensive because it is really cold province. ਤਾਂ ਕਰਕੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇੰਡੀਅਨਸ ਹੈਗੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਥੋੜੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਿਲ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ because obviously we are not that used to of that much cold, but living cost is really inexpensive. I would give it 4 out of 5. Getting a PR in this province is also really easy. Their PR process is very simple, so I would give it 5 out of 5. Our next university on the list is University of Saskatchewan. University of Saskatchewan's yearly tuition fee is less than $18,000 per year, which is also very affordable. So $18,000 per year, and living cost in Saskatchewan is also very affordable. So I would give it like 4 out of 5. Getting a PR in Saskatchewan is also very easy. I would give it 5 out of 5. These provinces like Saskatchewan, Manitoba, getting a PR in these provinces is really easy because not many students prefer to go there because of it's such high cold. मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा ठंड पैंदी है तां करके इत्थे इन्ने ज़्यादा students नहीं जाते, but that's why like tuition fee is bit cheaper. Third one on our list is Concordia University of Edmonton, which is located in Edmonton, Alberta. Alberta is a really pretty province. मैंने बहुत सोना लगा से I've been there once. It's such a pretty province, but obviously living cost there is bit expensive, so I would say 3 out of 5. Job and PR process, getting a PR there is also not as hard as Ontario, so I would rate it 4 out of 5. and their tuition cost per year is less than $18,000, so which is also very affordable. Our next university on the list is Memorial University, which is in Newfoundland. Newfoundland is really small province and बहुत ज़्यादा ठंडा होता है. It's really cold, which is why its tuition fee is really low. Tuition fee is less than $10,000 per year for international students, which is really cheap. Finding a part-time job there could be a little bit difficult, which is why obviously they're getting a PR there is easy. I would rate it 5 out of 5. Living expenses are really cheap as well. I would rate it 4 out of 5. Our next university on the list is University of Guelph, which is one of my favorites out of all these. University of Guelph, it is located in Guelph, Ontario, which is really close to Waterloo. And most of the programs there are really affordable, but some programs such as nutrition could be are bit expensive. But living cost in Ontario, as all of you know, that living in Ontario is bit expensive as well, so I would rate it 3 out of 5. And PR process is also a bit difficult, which is like 3 out of 5 again. But otherwise, Guelph, University of Guelph is a great university, whether you want to do engineering, whether you want to go in science, whether you want to go in maths. It's a great university. Next university on our list is University of Prince Edward, which is located in the Atlantic region of Canada. इत्थे भी बहुत ज़्यादा ठंड होती है. Weather is not that great, which is why its tuition fee is also cheaper. It's about $14,000 per year. Living cost also very good, like really cheap. So I would rate it 4 out of 5. Getting a PR in that province is also really good, the best. So I would rate it 5 out of 5. Our next university on the list is Trent University, which is located in Oshawa, Ontario. Oshawa is about 50 minutes drive, like 30 to 50 minutes drive from Toronto. So it's located in Ontario. Its tuition fee is about $20,000 per year, which is also affordable compared to Waterloo, obviously compared to Waterloo, UBC and Toronto. It is much affordable. Living cost in Ontario, I would rate it 3 out of 5. Getting a PR is also not the best in Ontario, so I would rate it 3 out of 5 again. Next university on our list is Dalhousie University. It is located in Halifax and it is not one of the cheapest universities. Its tuition cost could be about $22,000 per year, which is on the upper end of cheaper universities. But it is a good university. I've heard really good things about it. I think it's a good university, decent university, I would say. Living cost is also really good there. Like, it's not that expensive. Rated about 4 out of 5. Getting a PR is also good in Halifax, which is 4 out of 5. Our next university on the list is Simon Fraser University, which is located in British Columbia. British Columbia is also really pretty province. I really want to go there. It is a really pretty province. British Columbia is one of the most expensive provinces in Canada. So living cost there is obviously bit higher because the weather in British Columbia is also really nice. बहुत बढ़िया weather होता है year around. There isn't much snow. So if you really don't want to go in an area where there is much snow, I would recommend choose this university, Simon Fraser. It is a decent university and located in such a pretty province. Their yearly tuition fee is about $18,000 per year. Living cost is expensive, so I would give it like 5 out of 5. Getting a PR is also a bit difficult in British Columbia, so I would rate it 3 out of 5. And our last one on the list is Cape Breton University, which is located in Nova Scotia. Their yearly tuition fees is about $18,000 per year. I've heard from many students that finding a part-time job there could be a little bit harder because it is a really small province. So getting a job is a bit competitive and difficult, but cost of living is really cheap, so I would rate it 4 out of 5. But and getting a PR is super easy, so I would rate it 5 out of 5. Well, this was all my research. I would definitely recommend that you do your own research to make sure that the fees that I mentioned is accurate, because obviously each program has different tuition fees and I just took the average of all those. Like for example, engineering is obviously more expensive than psychology. So each program in Canada has different tuition fees. But some of my top choices from this entire list is Simon Fraser University, Dalhousie University, and University of Guelph. I hope this video was useful. These were some of the affordable universities. I didn't talk about the top universities, which I hope you find it useful. If you did, give a like, leave a comment down below, and make sure you subscribe to my channel because I will be back with more such videos. Bye.